We're a research university, so working with commercial partners is very much part of the research we do. At the level of the individual academic, they will have their own contacts with businesses that have interests in their research area. Where we have more established longer-term research relationships, such as our UMARI, the Aerospace Research Institute, then we would have formal steering groups or advisory boards that would help us direct research in that area. We tend to focus on and think about things in terms of broad strategic challenges, and these are very much aligned to the things that the research councils would regard as strategic challenges as well. So health, poverty, security, sustainability, energy would be in that category. There are areas where, as a multidisciplinary university, we can bring a lot of activity to bear. We actually specifically built the Manchester Interdisciplinary Biocentre to bring academics from different disciplines together to work in the same physical location. So you have linguists working with engineers, working with mathematicians, working with more traditional scientists, focusing on problems in biological and medical areas. We choose to work with global corporate companies because we think those are the companies who can deliver the most impact from our research. They have the reach to be able to deliver that impact. Clearly it's important that the academic and his company contact get on well together, but also that we engage with the senior management of the company and we understand how the research that's being carried out fits with the company's overall strategy. If you're dealing with a company that's not used to doing research, although the senior management might be bought into the idea of research, operationally people are expecting quick answers, and we've had instances where we've signed up to do research with a company and the expectation has been that the answers are already there, when in fact research implies that you're going to go and try and find the answers. And that's why having good relationships are key. You've got to be able to work around these problems. You've got to have a strong academic base for the work that you're doing. Just having an individual academic probably isn't going to make it sustainable over the long term. You also need to be dealing with companies whose long-term business objectives require them to have a deep understanding of research, because they are the ones that are going to be long-term committed to the programme. For academics, I think there are two main drivers here. Firstly, it's having interesting and challenging research questions to address. And secondly, it's being able to access materials or sources of data or facilities that they wouldn't otherwise be able to. On the company side, it's much more driven by access to knowledge, to the latest thinking, to new techniques, and helping them challenge their way of thinking.
Peter Cussons is a multinational PLC. It is based all around the world. In the UK, the operating unit here is mainly based in the personal care industry, selling brands that you'll know, such as Imperial Leather, Original Source, Charles Worthington. Across the rest of the world, we've got interested in laundry and in home care as well, and many other businesses besides. There are lots of different ways that we interact with the university. In one type of relationship, we work closely with a particular school. We buy a little bit of their professional time and buy access to their equipment, and then we work in their laboratories to do some of our work. That has been very successful for both sides. There is also a kind of relationship where we start sharing our knowledge and piloting some research. I think they're master students, and they actually did a project with some resources we provided, and we shared in the results and things like that. We are co-funding together with the government this knowledge transfer partnership, where we use that to get resource on a project that we need doing for innovation, and we also get access to an academic expert as well, and we try and transfer what he or she knows. over to the company. Where it works well is where we identify something which is a strong business need, but involves a solution where we don't have the capability in-house. We have found people who are really really good to work with and understand what we need, and you know, I think that's the main thing. Well, the company obviously wants to innovate and become more profitable. From the university's perspective, sometimes academically you can maybe hit a furrow, that you can get caught in an area, and somebody comes from outside, from industry, and maybe helps you think in a different way, and it might benefit the academic to be thinking about other applications of what they're trying to do, or other ways of investigating things that they maybe hadn't thought of. So I think it does benefit both ways.